We've got Wintersleep in the Bing Lounge. Welcome back to Portland, guys. Really a pleasure to have you here.
Yeah, thanks for having us. This is really great.
Yeah. I hope that you like the facilities. Everyone treating you well backstage.
Oh, they're being very mean to us backstage. Just thought I'd bring that up. Everyone could hear it.
Canadians are so much nicer. You know, I know it's tough coming down here to the lower 49.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, so we got Lowell on the stage and John, Tim, and Paul. Really a pleasure to have you back in Portland. You guys emerge out of Canada's, I don't know, sort of exotic farthest reach of Nova Scotia and Halifax. My Canadian cousins told me that people that come from there are called, is this correct? Or do they lead me astray? Haligonians?
That's right.
That is
It is right.
Yeah.
Haligonians. How do you get that out of Halifax?
I know it's weird. You feel like kind of like a space creature or something.
Welcome
down. Yeah. Fellow Haligonian. Yeah, I don't know how they get that out of that. You think it'd be like, but it sounds kind of better than Halifaxer or Halifaxian might be better.
Yeah, maybe. No. It sounds weird.
All right, fine.
Well, we Oregonians greet you Haligonians.
Oh, nice. Okay.
It's really great to have you here. So you call yourselves Wintersleep, and you recorded this new album in the upstate woods of New York, and it just seems to fit. It certainly fits when I think of Wintersleep, you know, when I think of that kind of sound that you have. Do you just prefer working in the woods rather than bustling urban places like Montreal?
It is kind of nicer working in the woods, although it's not something that's kind of a prerequisite. But I don't know. Yeah, this is just we kind of lucked into this sort of chance to work with Dave Fridman, and that's where his studio was located. So it was just ended up happening to be in this really woodsy area and a really nice place to record.
What was the experience like? I mean, getting up in the morning, birds chirping, what?
Yeah, and much. Crickets, very loud crickets at night. And it was cool because they have like this, basically like a room, bedrooms and all that sort of thing, like connected to the studio. So it's pretty amazing. You just go to sleep and then wake up and start recording. It's kind of a cool dream situation.
Yeah, and how did it influence the record? You know, I mean, could you feel the difference that you're just getting to kind of stream of consciousness, be there in your space and do the work?
Yeah, I think it was really easy because like sometimes we'd wake up and there'd be birds chirping, or sometimes we'd wake up and there'd be a guitar track being laid down. So it was, and we had access to the studio at all time, like the whole time we were there. So.
Yeah, I can't think of a more perfect way to work. Well, it seems like you've been toiling away, you know, certainly for a decade as Wintersleep, and this has been a wonderful time for you. Juno, kind of the Grammy equivalent, Best New Artists a few years back, and you've done the Dave Letterman show. And it takes that bit to continually elevate, and you have to tour and do all these things. But good things for you guys, right? Does it feel like, yeah, we're getting there?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess it's just kind of like a day-to-day thing. We just like playing music together and like touring together. So it's not, I don't know if it feels, I don't know if we think of like we're getting there or anything like that, but it just feels like, I don't know. It does feel like it's a progression, like coming to different towns and seeing, like we've never probably even played to this amount of people in Portland. So that's kind of cool.
There must be 1,000 here, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, tons. But it's, it seems like a pretty logical sort of things are happening, and it takes time it definitely takes time. Like it's not something that we thought was going to be like an overnight thing ever. So
yeah, and you really can't push that river. But here it is, your 5th album, Hello Hum, coming out in just a couple of weeks here, and it's like a next chapter. If you could include things in that next chapter, what would you want to make sure happened? You know, now that there's this new record coming out, do you know? Bigger audiences, bigger tour bus.
Just being a humongous tour bus. That's our one dream. The one thing that we thought, just gotta get this big golden tour bus. No, I don't know. Just touring a lot more in the States and the U.S. We haven't really got the opportunity to sort of do that yet to the extent that we've done it in Canada and Europe and the U.K. So we're hoping that this record brings us across the U.S. a little bit more, because it's a pretty amazing country. We love touring here.
And we certainly love having Canadians and Wintersleep here in Portland as well. Well, let's get into some of that music. Wintersleep in the Bing Lounge. Thanks for being with us.